All right, guys, for those of you who wanted a chair-based yoga, here you go. Make sure that you have a chair that is not going to slip on you, a cat to get in your way. Again, make sure that you have a chair that's not going to slip on you. So if you have a yoga mat, use your yoga mat. Make sure that you've got at least 2 of your chair legs on that yoga mat at all times. And if you happen to have a floor that's not slippery, just make sure your chair is not going to move on you on that floor. All right, so sit up nice and tall. Scoot back into your chair. And then relax your shoulders back into your chair. Turn your palms up. Let your feet kind of roll out. And I want you to just start off taking nice deep breaths. We're breathing in and out through our nose, letting those abdominals rise, letting that chest fill with air. And then I want you to feel that breath in your throat before you exhale. So nice deep breaths in through the nose. We're not breathing in and out through the mouth. We're just breathing in and out through the nose. Trying to keep some heat in that body. Just focusing on that breath for a moment. And now let's sit up nice and tall. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, pull the shoulder blades back and down, tuck that chin. Now reach forward, spread those shoulder blades. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach. Inhale, open. And exhale, reach. Bring those arms down. I want you to pick up that left arm, reach tall. Now I want you to look up toward the ceiling, open that chest as much as you can. Inhale, exhale, lengthen as you come back down. Inhale that right arm, pull the shoulders back. Now we've got our left hand on the chair. I don't want you to fall out of that chair, so keep your hand there. Open that chest toward the ceiling. Inhale, and then exhale, reach long. Big inhale. Exhale, pull the shoulders back, tuck that chin. Relax those shoulders, roll them back. Now let's scoot to the edge of our chair. Open up those feet nice and wide. Big inhale. And exhale, round forward, listen to your body, only go as far as you're comfortable with going. We're inhaling up, exhaling down, just warming up that body at your own pace. Now inhale those arms up. Exhale, pull the shoulders back again. Tuck that chin and relax those shoulders down. I want you to turn to your right. Hold on to the back of your chair and walk your left knee back. Take it back as far as you can comfortably go. You want to feel a little stretch. And now reach with that left arm and then open up and reach. And open, and reach, and open. Come back to center, bring that arm up and reach toward the back wall. So whatever is behind you, reach toward that wall. Come back to center. Now I want you to open up those feet nice and wide. So you've got that left leg pressed way out to the side. Flatten your foot as much as you can. If you can flatten that right foot, go ahead. Reach out nice and long for a warrior two. So we're lifting and lengthening, taking those feet wide, we're reaching in opposite directions with those arms. Breathe. Now pick up that right arm and reverse that warrior. Pull the shoulders back. Gaze upward if you can. And come back to that warrior two. Now I want you to release that right arm. Drop down. Reach nice and long with that left arm for extended angle. Now, even though we've got our right elbow down, we're not relaxing there, okay? We're pushing up. Nice and strong, our abdominals are tight. And we're creating a really beautiful line from our left fingertips to our left heel. And back to that warrior two. Good job. And release. Now bring those legs back together. Come to the edge of that chair again. Big inhale. Exhale, reach back and grab a hold of the back of that chair if you can. Push that chest forward. Inhale and exhale. And now bring those hands to the tops of your knees. Pull your belly button in. Round your back. Make a C shape with your low back. Pull that belly button in. Inhale, push the chest forward, push the tailbone away. Exhale, pull the belly button in, and again, round that back. Make a C curve with your back. And release. Now let's take those feet out to the other side. Again, we're going to hold on to the back of that chair. Take that right leg back. You can position yourself on the chair in any way that you want to, whatever feels good for you. So if you need that left foot to be flat, then move yourself around until you can get that foot flat. Walk that right leg back, reach, inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale. And now reach up nice and tall, and then reach to the back wall, whatever is behind you, still holding onto the back of that chair. Breathe. And come back to center. And now I want you to take that leg, flatten that foot, open up the hips, reach out nice and long for that warrior two. We're lengthening that spine, pulling the shoulders back and down. Lifting up. So I want you to think about lengthening all the way up through the crown of your head. Pull that belly button in. Really tighten those arms. Reach to the opposite walls. And now reverse that warrior. Pull those shoulders back. Gaze upward if you can. Still lengthening that spine. Lifting up out of that chair. Breathing. And now release that left elbow. Create that nice long line from your fingertips to your heel. Right fingertips to right heel. And remember, don't just hang out there. Really push up out of those shoulders. Tighten the abdominals. Lengthen your spine. Breathe. And back to that warrior two. Good job. Release. Come back to center. Walk those legs forward again. I want you to sit on the edge of your chair. Squeeze your knees together and pick up your left foot. Tighten those inner thighs. Tighten that left quad. So the top of that leg, I want you to point that toe. Keep your abdominals tight. You can stay right here or you can bring those arms up. With that toe pointed, I want you to draw a little circle. Keep the abdominals tight. And now take that circle in the other direction. Hold and slowly release. Breathe. Squeeze those knees together again. Pick up that right leg, point that toe. Bring those arms up if you'd like. We're squeezing the knees together, tightening the abdominals. We're reaching up, but we're not letting the shoulder blades creep up. We're pulling the shoulder blades back and down. Now draw a circle, point that toe. Nice and tight with that right leg. Go the other direction. Slowly release. Excellent. Inhale those arms up. Stand up. Exhale. Sit in that chair. Inhale up. Exhale. Have a seat. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale those arms open. Exhale the arms down. Rotate those wrists around. Now inhale up. Exhale, sit back, but do not sit in that chair. Get as close as you can. Pull the belly button in, pull the shoulder blades back. Hover just above that chair. Inhale up. Exhale, sit back into that chair. Almost, but not all the way. Hover. Now, if for any reason having your arms up is too difficult for you, you can always bring the arms out in front. Inhale up. Exhale, pull the shoulder blades back and down. Tuck that chin. Reach forward, spread those shoulder blades. Inhale, open that chest. And relax those shoulders. Good job. Now I want you to take your chair. If you have a mat, move it to the end of your mat. Make sure you've got all 4 feet on that mat. Now we're going to put our hands in the chair. Shoulders are right over those wrists. Hips are right over the ankles. I want you to pull your belly button in. Round your back, little bend in the knees. Inhale, lift the forehead, lift the tailbone. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. And now flatten that back. And we are going to pick up our right leg. Lengthen that spine. You can keep that leg low. You can pick it up nice and long. It's whatever works for you. And now I want you to pick up the opposite arm. Reaching nice and long from one end of the body to the other. Inhale. And then exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Now inhale, lengthen and hold. Breathe. And release. Step back into your down dog. So we're taking those feet wide. We're sinking that chest. Letting that head hang. This is down dog with the chair. Make sure you can see. Now I want you to shift forward into a plank with the chair. Now if this is too much for your arms, you can keep your knees bent and just put a little bit of weight in those arms. If you need more of a challenge, you can step back, keep those abdominals tight, pull the shoulders back and down. And now come back to your down dog with the chair. Sink that chest. Let your head hang. Just relax your neck. Breathe. Now bend those knees and step forward. Big inhale. Exhale, pull the shoulders back and down. Bring your hands to your low back, and I want you to just lift up out of that low back, lifting that chest toward the ceiling. Bend those knees and fold forward. Now your hands can rest on the chair. Your upper body can rest on the tops of your legs, so put a little bend in those knees and just relax. And now slowly roll up, one vertebra at a time. Roll those shoulders back and down. Now let's bring those hands back to that chair. Hips are right over the ankles. Shoulders are right over those wrists. Now I want you to pick up the other leg. Opposite arm. Lengthen that spine. Pull the shoulders back. Breathe. Remember, your leg doesn't have to be this high. It might be here. That's perfectly fine. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale, pull everything in nice and tight. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull the belly button in nice and tight. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen and hold. And slowly release. And step back into your down dog. Now bend those knees, step forward. We're going to put weight in the arms again. You can stay right here putting weight in those arms, or you can step back. Nice strong plank. Breathe. Pull the belly button in, pull the shoulder blades back. And slowly release. Step back into your down dog. Sinking that chest, letting the head hang. Breathe. Now bend those knees and step forward. Big inhale. Exhale, sink into your chair pose. Dropping into those heels, pulling the shoulder blades back and down. Remember, your arms can stay here. They can come up overhead, whatever works for you. Inhale, slight arch. Exhale, fold, bend those knees. Again, you can rest your upper body on the tops of your legs. You can fold, resting into your chair. So make sure you bend the knees. And slowly release. Rolling up one vertebra at a time. Shoulder blades back and down. And relax. Good job. So I want you to bring your chair back to the center. And we're going to stand to one side of that chair. We're going to work on a little bit of balance. So just a simple tree pose. We're going to pick up that left knee, turn it out to the side, lift the hips. You can just practice picking up those toes. Or you can pick that foot up, rest it against your calf. Stand nice and tall. Now you can bring one arm in, keeping the other one on your chair. And just kind of practice taking your hand away, working on your balance. Or you can bring both hands in. Breathing, lengthening that spine. Growing that tree taller if you'd like. And slowly release. And now let's shift that chair or your body to the other side. Stand nice and tall. Turning that right knee out. Lifting the hips. Keeping a teeny tiny little bend in that supporting leg, just so that you're not locking that knee. And again, you can just practice picking up the toes, or you can pick that foot up. Stand nice and tall. Think about lengthening that spine. You can bring one arm away. You can bring both arms away. Listen to your body. If you need to hold on to that chair and just practice taking your hand away, you can. If you want to grow that tree taller, go right ahead. Breathe, find those focal points, and slowly release. Good job. Now bend those knees, draw a circle with those knees. And now go the opposite direction. And let's come back to that chair. Have a seat in that chair. Let's take those hips forward again. Straighten that left leg as much as you can. Inhale up. Exhale, reach towards your toes. Now you don't have to be able to reach your toes. You can just put your hand on your shin. If you can get a hold of those toes, go right ahead. We're pushing the hips back. We're pushing the chest forward. We're not rounding that back. Breathing. And slowly release. Inhale up. Exhale those hands to your heart center. Shift those legs around. Again, pushing the hips back, sitting on the edge of that seat. Bringing those toes toward us. You can put that right hand on your shin, or you can come all the way down and grab those toes. And I want you to keep that chest lifted. We're not rounding that back. Push the hips away. Breathe. Yep, that's a rooster. It's never quiet around here. All right, bend those knees and roll up. Inhale up. Exhale, rotate those wrists around. Reach back and get a hold of that chair if you can. Push that chest forward. Inhale. Exhale, release. Bring those hands forward, pull the belly button in. Make that C curve with your back again. And slowly release. Let's scoot back into that chair. Hold on to that chair and drop your right ear toward your shoulder. Take a nice deep breath. And now bring that left ear toward the shoulder. Come back to center. Look over your right shoulder. Tuck your chin and roll to the other side. Look over that left shoulder. Tuck your chin and roll. Come back to center. Inhale up. Exhale those hands to your heart center. And let's relax back into our chair. Relax your shoulders back. Relax your low back. You can let those feet roll open. I want you to close your eyes and come back to those nice deep breaths. Letting those abdominals rise. Letting that chest fill with air. Feel that breath in your throat before you exhale. And just take a moment to relax and enjoy the calm.